It's one of the oldest Japanese malls in Beijing, and in its supermarket, none of the seafood comes from Japan. Norway, New Zealand, France, coastal Chinese cities. But Japanese seafood pulled off the shelves since Chinese customs announced a ban on all aquatic products from its neighbor, hours after Japan began releasing treated nuclear-contaminated wastewater from Fukushima into the sea last week. China was Japan's biggest importer of seafood before the ban. One customer who bought milk and chicken skewers says the news makes him hesitant about buying seafood in general from Japan and elsewhere.
I'm mainly worried whether it will impact food such as fish.
Tokyo Electric Power Company operates a nuclear plant and says initial tests after the release show the radioactivity of seawater around the facility meets safety standards. But on social media, Chinese netizens say they don't trust the results, and Tokyo's action have sparked Chinese customers into panic buying salt.
So there is a bit of evidence of some panic buying of salt, but overall the situation is stable. And people I talk to in the supermarket says they're not worried about salt in China.
China won't run out of salt. We also have lake salt besides sea salt.
Many Chinese say the issue is not only about health, but also a moral one.
I'm so angry. The day when I heard the news that Japan had started discharging, I cried for a long time. I felt so hopeless.
We also saw a lot of fishermen in Japan protesting, and they definitely didn't want this either. But we as ordinary people don't have enough power to change the course.
Chinese authorities have called Japan's actions selfish and irresponsible, while the country's Ecology and Environment Ministry has vowed to track the possible impacts of the nuke-contaminated water in coastal regions.